On the evening of August 4th, Donna Kelce, beloved mother of NFL icons Jason and Travis Kelce, broke down in tears as she recalled the final dinner shared by her ex-husband, Ed Kelce, following the tragic loss of his longtime partner, Maureen McGuire. The heartbreak was raw, visible in Donna's trembling voice, her tear-streaked face, and the faint glimmer of her old wedding ring still resting on her finger like a whisper from the past. Her sorrow wasn't just that of a mother or a former wife. It was the ache of a woman who watched a once unshakable man silently unravel. "I've never seen Ed like that," she admitted, her voice cracking. "He didn't weep, but those eyes, they were empty." At Maureen's quiet, private funeral, honoring a love that spanned nearly 20 years, Ed didn't want speeches or crowds. He didn't need sympathy. All he asked for was a peaceful dinner with the people who still grounded him. And in that moment, with his sons beside him and a seat left painfully empty, Ed Kelce's silence screamed louder than words. Donna, though no longer Ed's wife, stood beside him like the one soul who truly understood his silence. That night's dinner took place in a modest little restaurant, one where Ed and Mean had celebrated every birthday together for years. On the table were just a few familiar dishes: grilled salmon, warm corn soup, fresh fruit, and 2 chilled glasses of iced tea. Nearby, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift sat quietly, offering their presence as gentle support. Mean had always adored Taylor like a granddaughter, and Taylor left behind a simple, heartfelt card on Ed's table that read, "We miss her too, but she'd want you to smile." Ed stared at that card for what felt like forever, never lifting his fork, just sipping his tea, managing a faint, heartbroken smile. Donna could see through him. He was trying to stay composed, but his soul was shattered. During that hushed dinner, Ed only spoke one sentence that etched itself into Donna's memory. Her voice trembled as she recounted the moment. It wasn't guilt, but a quiet vow, one Mean would never hear because her goodbye had been so sudden, so still. That dinner, stripped of grandeur, became Ed's silent goodbye to the love that lit up his world. Later, a black and white clip surfaced, Taylor Swift donning Travis's number 87 jersey, holding a card with her name beside Ed and Donna. Though the photo lacked color, Ed's smile held a flicker of warmth. Fans say it was the last time he truly smiled before stepping into the loneliest chapter of his life. Jason and Travis would later echo this feeling in their own heartfelt tributes after the memorial. Dad didn't speak much that evening, but his love for Maureen ran deeper than words could ever express. We all knew, from that night forward, every family dinner would carry her absence like a missing piece of his soul, one that no time could ever heal. Then Donna Kelce said something that left the entire room in stunned silence. Sometimes love doesn't have to end in marriage. Sometimes it only takes a quiet handshake at a final dinner to live forever in our memories. And as she sat there, tears streaming silently down her face, those tears became the goodbye Ed couldn't bring himself to say. A goodbye to the woman he cherished until his last breath, Maureen McGuire. As the night drew to a close, no one rushed to leave. The air felt heavier, like it was holding onto every word, every glance, every unspoken memory. Travis walked over to Ed and gently rested a hand on his shoulder, offering silent support only his son could give. Taylor quietly lit a small candle on the table, a simple act, but one that filled the room with a gentle warmth. Donna whispered that Maureen always believed love was about presence, not promises. And in that moment, surrounded by the people who knew her heart, it was clear that her spirit hadn't left. It was in the softness of Ed's broken smile, in the candle's flicker, in the echo of shared laugh.